In the first chapter, you will find guiding questions. So what problem do you see? And then there's a room to ideate on all the problems you think you would want to address, what you think is impactful to work on, and from that you, after the selection, you make a list of these problems. Hopefully, it would be better for you to do it with somebody else, so it could bounce ideas back and forth. And finally, we reach a point. This is the problem statement or problem I would want to work on. And then we're going to go into root cause analyzing and ask, why is the selected problem a problem? And then you're going to get another set of reasons why this problem is an actual problem and why it's needed. And you can do it in this form. We added like 3 steps into it, but you can add as many as you think you need. But you will probably wind up in either in a circle. So, but it's good. This Mara board is a good tool to kind of visualize that. Once you have selected the problem, and you know this is the problem you're going to working on, the goal is to interrogate the problem statement, and then when you have that sentence out, make sure it is actually a statement and not a solution or a question. And this statement will be displayed on the Catalyst voting app, even if they don't open your proposal. So it's the most important statement you can do in order to get the voter or assessor looking at your proposal. Finally, once you have this done, there is added an exercise of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where we will look and where you will be allocating percents of what kind of needs this kind of problem statement would address. If you want to read more details about that, there is in the corner a link to more of the resources about that. While we are working on ideating on this proposal problems, there is also a section here where you will put links to the proof of the problem or some extra resources which you wouldn't capture all of that into like a sticky note, but you would need a file of that. So we concluded the first chapter with some insights. We started off with 4 problems. We tried to revert different angles of problems we see, and then we pigeoned down like funded proposals don't get finished issue, but then we were more accurate, like to see that this is not actually a problem, that not all the proposals get finished, but it is a problem if more than half of the proposals don't finish. And we did some other kind of investigating possible causes of that. But yeah, we finished up with the problem statement, and we had a bit of change in the Maslow hierarchy. Instead of percent allocations, we talked about what kind of effect this problem has on these people's needs. And in order to get the problem statement, we did some research in the Project Catalyst funded project dashboard and pulled out some Fund 5 and Fund 6 results of the proposals, are they completed or not, and also investigated into currently in progress proposals to check how they match it with proposal, because perhaps the proposal was planning to have the proposals running for years instead of months. But from the investigations, from the few schemes, it did look like the proposal failed to deliver based on the plans on the proposal itself. But this is where we ended up. I think that was a great practice. Maslow hierarchy needs some more experimenting, more testing, but it was gave another cool example and an angle to look at things. So yeah, with this, I conclude chapter 1.